Silvertown Cycle Shuttle.
At the moment we've got between 100 and 140 cyclists using the service every day, which has been a really good and steady start for us, and what we're seeing now is increases week on week. So around about 1,000 customers a week are now benefiting from this service, which is great. We've had lots of feedback that people are enjoying the service. It's a bit different, a bit quirky, and we've had lots of unique visitors for it. We've had a penny farthing, we've had a cat cyclist, we've had a number of different types of bikes as well, so that's really positive. We are also, of course, working with a number of stakeholder groups on how we can improve the service further and make it more accessible for more people.
We're starting to see some regular users as well using the service. They've been crossing the river every day, and they're starting to provide feedback to our drivers that's coming through to us. Really, really quite positive.
For safety reasons, cycling in the tunnel is not allowed, and that's why we have this provision here, so we can safely get cyclists through the tunnel without any vehicle interactions. We have a number of spare buses that we can use on this service as extras if we needed to, so if there was an event where we thought that we were going to get huge demand, we can bring extra buses out onto the service, making sure everyone can get through the tunnel.
It's 5 buses per hour, so every 12 minutes. It can take 8 standard cycles, or it can take 4 standard and 1 non-standard, so an adaptive or a cargo cycle.
So we have a dedicated space, which is usually the wheelchair bay on a bus, that we have adapted for adapted bikes and non-standard cycles.
We've accommodated it for cyclists, but within the constraints of a bus. So that means there are many immovable objects, but as Lorna said, that space is there. We know that adaptive and non-standard cycles can fit in there and they can secure their bikes. We also have a process around how the bus will stop for customers with larger bikes, and it will nil, it will either that or it will deploy the ramp so that we can get them on easily. And we had new ramps fitted as well.
The Silvertown Tunnel was built to improve public transport connections and reduce congestion, and it is doing that. We've now got a huge number of buses running through the tunnel, regular buses for customers, all zero emissions, which is fantastic. And of course what the tunnel also does is unlock coach travel. Coach and Bus Week obviously covers both modes, and what we are keen to do is actually help enable connections on coaches from Kent, for example, into London, improving more connections and more public transport journeys.